They resemble frogs and toads of the earth. And these are the frogmen. You know what? Yeah, because I see this in the codes a lot, where it refers to a particular race of aliens, and they call them frogmen. And that would be these Mintakas. They look like toads and frogs. But they walk. Their fingers and toes are webbed. They have four, and their toes are small claws. And their ships are mushroom-like in appearance. The large spaceship at the end of the movie, Close Encounters, is what theirs resembles. Vary in size from 50 to 150 feet in diameter. The motherships are very large, almost 100 to 1,000 miles. And from what I know about these Mintakis, just from the description, is that they are also part of implanting people with abductions and implantations. But what they do is they tend to plant chips in the wombs of females, in the navel area, in the uterine area. These frogmen will implant chips in that area, where the Greys are notorious for implanting chips up your nose. These ones will target your stomach area. Another member name of the Galactic Federation is the Pegasus Star League. And these are located in the constellation of Pegasus. They resemble humans. They're humanoid. Same thing as we let's think of the Nordics. They have blonde to light brown hair and light blue to green-colored eyes. Average from 6 feet 2 inches to 6 feet 8 inches. And then they have another group within them, second humanoid group, that the skin as well as the hair is either a light red or dark orange in color. And so these are going to be those orange-colored aliens I always read about. And this is the Pegasus Star League. Their eyes are more cat-like in appearance, and the iris is either red or a dark blue. And so these are the Pegasus, part of the Pegasus Star League. See, their ships, they operate near Earth, and they resemble the triangles. And I'm not talking about the black triangles, because the black triangles are military knockoffs of real UFO ships. But it's these Pegasus Star League, that the metallic, the silver-colored triangles, they're the ones that they fly. Another member nation, the Procyon Star Nations. And these are humanoid types, same thing as the Nordics, and they also have the amphiboid reptoid hybrids that are taller than the humanoids and brown or blue-colored skins. And so the Procyon can either look humanoid or they'll have brown or blue-colored skin. And they fly the large teardrop-type ships or large beetles, and we've seen that with some of the other nations. Their deep space motherships are shaped like a huge snowflake or enormous jellyfish and range from 100 to 4,000 miles long. Can you imagine 4,000 miles long? That's a spaceship. That's the mothership. And the last star nation, or the Galactic Federation, is Tau Ceti, Tauceti. And this is the closest star to Earth in the constellation of Cetus, the whale constellation. And these are humanoids and also bear-like mammaloids. And so they either look like humans or they look like bears. Three major skin colors, brown, including copper, red, and green. And the brown-skinned humans have light brown to copper-colored hair or black to red-orange hair. They also have red-skinned humanoids that have orange or blonde hair with red, brown, or dark blue eyes. And the bear-like mammaloids of Tau Ceti are huge furry beings with small furry tails and bear-like bodies covered in brown, black, or blonde fur. This sounds like the Sasquatch, the Bigfoot thing. And this is Tau Ceti. Their motherships are diamond-shaped plasma craft, about 200 to 500 feet long. Motherships are the command ships of the Galactic Federation exploration fleets. And they look like a series of multi-layered blood cells and stacks of 20 to 50 cells. And they range from 4 miles to 44 miles in diameter. And so these are the member nations of the Galactic Federation. I know some of you will probably recognize a lot of them that I said, because these are the ones you don't hear a whole lot about as much as the Greys or the reptilians, but they're a central part of the bases that we have underneath the Earth. You know, you see a UFO, you don't always know who's flying it. You don't know if it's a Grey, if it's a reptilian, or if it's one of these Galactic Federation member nations. And all of them are involved with watching the Earth. They're watchers. All of these aliens were originally watchers. You know, when they started out as angels, they were watchers appointed to watch over the Earth and guard it. And their parents and then themselves, they rebelled from heaven, were kicked out of heaven, became what we know as aliens. They lost their angelic looks. They took on these different type of species looks, and that was part of the judgment. And so since then, all they can do is try to rule and operate and control the world from behind the scenes. But we know the day is coming when they will walk the earth with Lucifer during the tribulation period, last 3.5 years of time on earth as we know it. And that's just time as we know it. And, you know, a lot of their own agendas are going to come out then. You know, everything is about control. Our military got chip implantation technology from these aliens. Part of the exchange agreements that they would get technology in exchange, or, you know, they would allow them to abduct and kidnap humans. In exchange for technology, we've got our laser beam technology from aliens. We've got our microchip technology from aliens. You know, we've got the internet technology from aliens. They've always had it. You know, people have such a wrong view, distorted view of what Satan is and who he is. And he's very high-tech, and his kingdom is very high-tech. You know, all of our technological achievements that we've boasted over the last 30, 40 years are stuff we've gotten off the aliens. And what do we get in exchange for the technology? We get, you know, they abduct our people. They hold our people in thousands of cages underground, in cages, and they use them as food and breeding experiments. And, you know, and our government keeps quiet about it. Part of the agreement is that they deny the aliens' existence and keep them quiet. And so that's why there's such a hush, hush, hush about aliens and UFOs in our country. And the big mouths who do step forward end up being killed. Phil Schneider, William Cooper, several others who tried to warn of what the real agenda was with the New World Order. Because most people hear about government control and they think Bush is just trying to become a Hitler. And he is. But it's all part of, they all work together in this agenda to rule and control the earth. And it's very much so a part of this whole alien agenda, working with our government to bring it under and into a one world government. Because these aliens fully intend on taking the helms of control of this one world government. You know, right now you have different factions of the New World Order. You have the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, and they're all fighting over who gets to control it. Well, that's earthly control. That's human control. That's people that we can see that are in control. But what you don't see is what goes on behind the scenes. You know, there's a lot of people that can't see UFOs, and there's other people that can step outside and see them all over the place. Some people are just more in tune with the fourth dimension, with the spirit realm, because these are spiritual beings, these are spiritual crafts. But the time is going to come when the veil is lifted between the third and fourth dimensions, and everybody is going to see them. And they are going to rule here on Earth. And, you know, so that's what I spend a lot of time preparing people for. You can go to my website, aliensinthenews.com.